Yeah, I got gloves. I got a best damn coat. I got a real heavy Nike sweatsuit. I got a hat.
There you go.
How do you think the Boston fans are going to treat you like they did when you played for the Pistons?
Oh, man. That's right. We got to talk to the fans, too, huh?
Oh, you're going to love that.
Well, I'm glad I'm wearing mittens because they don't want to see what I want to show.
All right, Sally. Hey, speaking of Beantown, our first guest will suit up against the Boston Celtics for the second straight postseason. He's one of the most well-rounded players in the NBA. He can score, he can run the floor, and defensively, dude is a machine.
Artest from downtown. Ron Artest beats the buzzer. And the Indiana Pacers have taken the lead. And Artest is gone.
Please welcome our good friend, Pacers All-Star Ron Artest. Ronnie, what's up? Oh, boy, they love you. They love you. Hey, you okay? You seem pretty stressed out.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, doing pretty good. You know, just in the studio making some tracks. Came up with a new idea for a new shoe I'm gonna wear in the playoffs. Everything's going pretty good.
A new shoe?
And I'm on with Cheryl Miller, so I gotta be happy about that.
Now, Ronnie, you just kind of slid that in. A new shoe you're gonna debut. Do you have it?
Want me to tell you how I made it?
Well, or you can show it to me.
Okay, what you do is, it's a shoe. It's only personal. You gotta go on my website and you gotta order it. It's not gonna be sold in stores. It's called the horse shoe. And what you do is you put your foot in some horse manure. That's how I mold your foot.
Oh boy!
And it keeps a lot of offensive play away from you, so you can score. So what you do? The finished product is it comes in a box of wheat thins, and this is the horse.
Oh my God!
And we got them for kids. We got them for kids too. So it's a new shoe, and basically, and it's a good deal, because if you don't like it, you can just, pretty much kiss my ass, and keep it at that.
All right, so I want to congratulate you on winning 60 games, you psycho. hey, Ron, I think you really have way too much time on your hands.
Yeah, we practice for about 2 hours a day. After that, I'm just thinking of ideas, shoes, and the shirt is called
Please tell me you didn't dip that in horse manure.
It is. It's called the horses. That's the name of the shirt.
Okay,
and it's great. It fits great, smells great, and everything.
Yeah, that's why no one's in your studio but you right about now. And that's got Dennis Rodman in trouble being this kind of crazy. Did you realize that?
Dennis Rodman's going to be a spokesperson for my shoes.
Oh, that's good.
So it's going great. Business is going good. Everybody's hitting up the email. And Stu Jackson even wanted a pair of shoes. So it's going good.
Oh, boy. All right, Ronnie. Look, you guys just won your 60th game. You were the first team in the league to get there. Yet your big man, Jermaine O'Neal, says if it was any other team other than the Indiana Pacers, it would be everywhere and on every paper from Philly, New York, L.A., or some other team that the NBA wanted to be on top of the NBA. You agree with him?
I think, I think we're in Indiana, so it's a small market, and, it's hard to get that, that nice national spotlight like we want, but we'll take 60 wins, and we'll hopefully, come in there tomorrow, play against Chicago, and hopefully get 61 if we play hard. And we'll take the wins. We like that wins and loss column that's in USA Today.
Hey, Ron, looking at your record against the West, you guys are 20-8. Is this going to be the year that the East finally takes home the big hardware?
I think you can't look past the East because we're in the playoffs now, so you can't really look past, Boston and Jersey and Detroit because those teams are tough. So we wait. The only way you can meet the Western teams now, at least for the Pacers, we play Chicago next, and the only way we can meet them is in the championship. And we just gonna take it game by game.
Hey, Ron, they said your coach Rick Carlisle is using Morse code. I'm sorry, email. Since you're in a small market, using email telling people that Jermaine O'Neal is the MVP of the league. Is Jermaine O'Neal the MVP?
I think if Jermaine's not the MVP, I should get the MVP. One of us got to get the MVP. Nah, seriously, because I guard the best player every night. Jermaine's he's dominating every night. I'm dominating my opponent every night, with offense and defensively. So if Jermaine's not MVP, then I should be MVP. One of us got to get MVP.
We love your game, Ronnie, but what about a guy like Kevin Garnett or Kobe Bryant?
I respect their games. I think anybody that I play against, they know I respect their games, because if I didn't, I wouldn't play so hard. But you know, them guys is tough, but, I mean, it's a new season. You know, it's like when you say who should have got MVP when Michael Jordan and Karl Malone was in the race, when Karl Malone got it. You know, who should have got the MVP that year? Or when Tim Duncan won the championship when Karl Malone got the MVP. You know, who should have got the MVP that year? So it's just a new season, and, you know, we're on top of the league right now, so you got to take that into consideration. And I think Jermaine deserves the MVP right now.
Well, your head coach, Rick Carlisle, is actually pushing you for a different award. In fact, he's pushing 2 members of the video staff, a guy named Rob Cleveland and an intern, Mike Mannix. And these guys are going through all of your defensive stops throughout the year. They're compiling a highlight tape. And in fact, Carlisle said, I told the intern Mannix that if Ron got Defensive Player of the Year, I was going to give him a big chunk of money out of my own pocket. But if he didn't get it, he was fired.
The guys are working hard, I'll tell you that. They've been in there. I heard they was in there for like 2 days straight one day. I didn't even notice till like a month after you know, everything was happening. And I mean, I don't know if it was fun or if it was like, you know, grueling, but, you know, I thank them for that, you know, Derek and Rob. And just not that, they work hard all the time.
Okay,
they're some good camera guys.
If he gets fired, are you going to hire him as maybe your shoe salesman?
Yeah, if he gets fired, I hire him as, you know, for my new shoe. And I think he'll do fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, quick question about Reggie. Even though his numbers are down this season, as you know, sometimes it's hard for a veteran player to step back and let the younger players like yourself step up and make a name for themselves. What has he meant to the team this season?
I think, you know, Reggie, I mean, even though me and Jermaine are, you know, pretty much the go-to guys on the team, but it's been guys like A.J. Johnson, Reggie, Al Harrington, but Al Harrington is just like me, Jermaine. So it's been like guys like A.J., Jamal, Reggie, who've been stepping up and hitting. For the most part, they've been hitting more bigger shots than we hit. So, you know, you got to respect Reggie's game. He hit a lot of big shots this year, you know, in the 4th quarter.
Hey, didn't the beginning of the season you had a problem with Rick Carlisle? Now he's like having people work overtime for you. What happened?
I think, you know, Carlisle, we probably pretty much got the same attitude. Everybody in the team is pretty much straightforward, and just because the guy's doing you a favor don't mean you can't speak your mind, and then after everything's over, you know, you just be friends again, and that's how we are. That's why we got so far. And I just met Rick this year. It's been 1 year, and, you know, we understand each other.
Ron, as always, we appreciate the time. Best of luck in the playoffs. You're a regular Al Bundy with those shoes out there. Good luck with it, buddy, all right?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Most valuable psycho.
No, we love him, though. You know what?
Hey, you know, he
plays hard, right?
It's really hard to get a guy to play defense like that and score.
Hey, if you cover them in the playoffs, can you pick up a pair of shoes for Sam?
No, that's all right.
Absolutely.
They're not Nikes. I'm not wearing them.
Hey, guys, coming up, Kyle Curley returns to show off Bike Week from Daytona. Yeah, they come in all shapes and sizes, and some are even built for an Eagle Pro Bowler like John Welburn.
Is facing Warren Sapp similar to riding your custom chopper that you had made to yourself?
My bike's not as fat. My bike's slick, fast, and pretty good looking opposite of him, so we'll leave it at that.
Well, you know, Kyle's in hog heaven, but first he's taking his shots at race car driver Danica Patrick. Yeah, they're playing Project Gotham Racing 2. She'll be by later to show off her skills in competition of men versus women, so stick around.
The best damn sports show.
Season 1966. We're plumb out of sports.